Also now time for breaking at 12 on a news development which could impact a larger play when it comes to Chinese FDI in the country. So let's talk about the press note 3, which, remember, was notified by the Indian government in the middle of COVID in the year 2020 to really restrict and also keep a close watch on the neighboring countries' FDI, and especially the FDI trickling into India from China. Now, sources with direct knowledge of the developments have confirmed to NDTV Profit that there are new rules which are being reworked by India to make more relaxations as we align with China in terms of strategic FDI and also collaboration when it comes to tech in the new age companies. The impact will be big on the Chinese investments coming into India in the form of foreign direct investment. So sources suggest that the new framework for the press note 3 under active consideration for relaxation has three important elements. One is going to be the de minimis carve-out, another strategic sectors, and the third is going to be the general category, which is being talked about largely. Now, what we gather from sources with direct knowledge is that there is active consideration that the government may allow investments below 10% stake in automatic approval under de minimis carve-out, which means that any investment from any of the neighboring countries, and especially China, into an Indian company which is below the 10% threshold could be given an automatic approval route, so that the financial investments, minority investments, do not have to go through the entire process of a high-end approval, especially from the government and Home Ministry. Now, the second aspect is fast-tracking the strategic sectors and investments like in solar tech, battery storage, APIs, and other sectors where India needs the support and technology and strategic intent coming in from Chinese companies. And those could be a separate category where there will be easier fast-tracking of the investments coming in from China. And the third general category will be case-by-case approval to be done for investments, which is right now the rule under P Note 3. And remember, this will impact largely Chinese investments into the country. And remember that the new framework of Press Note 3 could also allay a lot of fears when it comes to also the reverse flipping of a lot of startups which are in the waiting if they are below 10% and if that threshold really comes in the new relaxed framework.